Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Commodores will kick this deep to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Bishop. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Tennessee's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that short completion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Dropping back, it's Aguilar. He finds the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Looking for some space. It's Thomas. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. That's reeled in. It's Matthews. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense out there for their first possession. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
It was last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other, but that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Scanning the field, it's Pavia. The sure hands, it's Alexander. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Alexander. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Commodores lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Stowers. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
And the same runner's got it again. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. To throw, it's Pavia. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Commodores looking to cash in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it here. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Football games. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
Second and long now at the 17. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Vols will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Ball fielded near the 35. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down play coming up. Hands off to the left. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Finds his man. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
And the Commodores pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Commodores. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score. Vanderbilt 14, Tennessee 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Nice grab. It's Thomas. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Now it's second. Showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Vols kick this away to start us off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Commodores offense will have the football first here. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
Looking for some space. It's Alexander.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up the big gain.
Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Back behind the quarterback, lined in a pistol. Gives it to the back. He gets loose. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Defense is coming after him. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
Commodores will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. See what he can do with the return. McCoverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense gets their first crack now. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. And wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. It's an option look. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we got a big 4th down coming up.
And the Volunteers will have to kick this away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Stowers. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And the Commodores pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Lets it go quickly. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Stowers. Fights off a defender. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. They feed the fullback this time. Commodores are moving quickly down the field.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
And the Commodores will line up on first and 10. And here's the handoff. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Pavia. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Commodores looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's the handoff. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Commodores looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Commodores. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just